You weren't in your room. I was frightened.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I couldn't sleep. Came down to make a cup of tea. Think things over.
What things?
Oh, nothing for you to worry about.
Is it 'cause of Mummy?
No. Well, yeah. Yeah, a bit. Do you want to help me do breakfast?
Yeah, I'll do the cereal.
OK.
Is Mummy going to try and take me away again?
No, of course not. Alice, she realises she made a mistake last time and she knows you're happy with me.
Well, then why is she here?
Maybe she wants to be friends. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
But you don't like her.
Alice, I want to like her. I just don't know her very well.
How long will she be in the village?
I don't know. But she's coming round to see you tonight after school, so we'll talk about it then, OK?
What the hell's been going on?
They were like this when I arrived this morning. Looks like somebody's been up with a spray can all night.
Yeah, well, I've certainly got it in for Chris.
Shall I start trying to clean it up?
No, leave everything as it is. It's evidence.
Are you going to get the police in?
Well, this isn't just some kids having a lark, Terry. Somebody's given us a warning. Could get serious.
That song is so good, I had it on the radio.
I'm thinking about it anyway.
I'd like to turn it up to avoid turning it down.
You're joking.
You've got to start making arrangements for your party. Do you want a disco?
Oh, might as well. There's no point having a DJ in the family and not using it.
We're choosing music, not Roy. Scott?
Scott!
What happened?
I crashed the car.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'll live. Just a few cuts and bruises, nothing broken. We'd better get you back home. No, I can't face Mum. She'll only start fussing.
Why didn't you call? Tell us what happened.
Because you know, Mum, she'd have been straight round the hospital trying to tell the doctors how to do their job. And she'd worry when I didn't come home.
Nah, I thought you were some girl. I still think you should go home and get some rest.
They kept me overnight for observation. They said I was fit for work this morning. It's good enough for me.
But you're hurt.
Yeah, I've told you. It's just cuts and bruises.
I'll help you upstairs.
I'm sorry, this got mixed up in my post. It was only when I opened it I realised it was for you.
Oh, thanks, Alan.
Your licence has come through. Exciting, eh?
Very.
Yeah, I can still remember when my first licence arrived. I was working in estate management and I had no idea what I'd let myself in for, but my head was buzzing with ideas for the Wolfpack.
That's just done me and Mike having a feeling.
Well, if you want any advice, you know where to come.
Oh, that's kind of you, Alan, but I think we've got everything sorted.
OK. I'd better leave you to it then.
There was no accident he opened that letter.
I know. He still can't quite let the place go.
Yeah, but it's our pub now. We should have had the fun of opening it.
Oh, we'll get used to it in the end. And anyway, I'm not going to let anything spoil the moment. Oh.
It's ours. All ours.
Not till Friday.
Hey, I've had a word with the engravers. A plaque will be ready.
And I'll give the caterers a ring this morning and make sure the menus are right. Oh, Gavin, we're going to give this village the classiest opening party they've ever had.
Had you been drinking?
Not a drop.
Then how did it happen?
You should be pleased. You said you hoped I crashed and died. Well, I was halfway there.
You know I didn't mean that.
Do I?
Were you really trying to kill yourself?
That'd be daft. I was trying to sort things out for you, though.
What are you talking about?
Well, if the car's a write-off, then I'll get the insurance money and you can go ahead and buy your house.
You're out of your mind.
Why? You've already made it perfectly clear that money means a lot more to you than I do.
You're just trying to screw my head up again. It was a crazy thing to do.
Well, I'm I'm sure you'll come around to the idea once you get the cheque.
Oh, don't make out this is about money, Scott. It's about doing what's right. I'm a married woman now. Me and Roy, what's important?
Just made some tea.
I've got to go.
Do you want to tell me what's going on?
You know how Kelly always overreacts to things.
This is down to your negligence, Terry. You're supposed to be watching the place.
I didn't come on shift till 6. It were like this when I got here.
I told you we needed another security guard. You were too mean to pay out another salary, so you can blame yourself.
Oh, I don't think so. I've got a pretty good idea who's responsible for this.
Meaning?
We had to remind one of your chums about paying his debts. Maybe he resents it after all these years of you going soft on him.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't blame him. But I know Jackson. He wouldn't do anything like this.
I don't reckon we should be discussing this in front of the law.
Yeah, Terry's right. Let's sort this out between us.
Someone got a grudge against you, Chris?
Look, Tate's not just my name, it's the name of the company as well.
Your tyres have got slashed.
You get enemies in business, but you don't expect them to behave like this.
All right. Has there been some incident recently that might have prompted this sort of reprisal?
No?
No.
Look, I shouldn't have to mention this, but since you two are always so keen to outmacho each other, I will. This is a police matter now, so don't even think about trying to settle it yourselves.
I heard Elsa's back, is it true?
Yep. Bad news travels fast.
Well, I thought she'd realised she wasn't welcome round here after the last time. Why is she here?
I don't know. We didn't get much of a chance to talk last night. Well, she's coming in to see me at lunchtime. Let's just hope it's a short visit.
I know he's your brother, Kelly. I'm just saying it served himself right. He'd have never had that car if he hadn't took your money.
He could have died in that crash, Roy.
I thought you said he was fit for work.
Well, yeah, but you still...
Yeah, but nothing. Look, if the money's coming through, we can start looking for houses again, right?
I believe it when I see it.
Come on, Kelly. Insurance is as good as paid. Look, I've got to go into Skipdale this afternoon to pick up a few parts for a tractor that I'm fitting. I'll pop it in at estate agents when I'm there.
Great.
Keep your fingers crossed we can slab us on place by Christmas. See you later.
I've just heard what's happened. You shouldn't be working. You all right?
Richie's out on the road selling. Someone's got to look after the office.
Oh, with all the technology you've got, I should think it could look after itself. Let's have a look at you. Are you sure you're all right? You'd do much better to come home and have a rest.
Mum, I'm fine. I'm not a child anymore. I don't need looking after.
You could at least have phoned me from the hospital.
I didn't want you worrying.
You're normally such a safe driver. What on earth went wrong?
Dunno. I must have taken my eyes off the road for a minute, I suppose.
It's that car. It's jinxed. All the trouble it's caused between you and Kelly, and you could have died in it.
Oh, come on, Mum. Don't exaggerate. I'm fine.
You're lucky. I wish I'd never bought it.
Yeah, well, so does Kelly. But now it looks like it's a write-off. We'll be able to get the insurance money and everything will be back to normal.
Must keep you very busy running a place like this. I always make sure I've got plenty of time for Alice.
There's no need to be so defensive, Kathy. I'm very grateful for all you've done for Alice. I'm not here to criticise.
Just what are you here for, Elsa?
I've been away from the village for a long time. I think it'd be a good start if we all got to know each other again first.
Well, maybe you should go round and see Mr. Jackson again. I thought he'd paid up. Look, it's not the money I'm worried about. Our graffiti artist obviously has a grievance. I reckon Mr. Jackson might just fit the bill.
Well, it's possible, but we can't prove anything.
Look, we don't need to. All you have to do is remind Mr. Jackson that he shouldn't mess with this company. You obviously didn't make it clear enough last time.
You want me to threaten him again? Look, I'm not a mobster, Chris.
Look, what are you, Terry? A broken-down rugby league player? Failed barman? Doesn't look like you hold on to a job as security guard for long.
Well, you'll sack me if I don't do it. Well, I think Sean might have something to say about that, seeing as Jackson's his mate.
Now, don't you bother hiding behind Sean. I'll do the job myself. I could frighten the man more from my chair than he'd ever manage. Now, clear out. Got work to do. Yeah, is that Craig Jackson?
Hiya, man. I've just got a couple of calls to make, then we could pop over the Woolly for lunch, talk about your party.
Rather talk about you and Scott.
What do you mean?
Well, I couldn't help overhearing some of the stuff you were saying in the barn.
You were spying on me.
No, Kelly, I'm worried about you. I just want to know what's going on.
Hi, darling. Well, listen, well, they didn't have opener's price range, so I might have to look outside village, but picked up these leaflets anyway.
Oh, the perfect husband, Roy. Let's go over the Woolly and you can tell me all about them.
Yeah. Kel, still need to talk.
Some other time.
I meant what I said, Kathy. I'll always be grateful to you for what you've done for Alice. It can't be easy bringing up someone else's child.
I don't think of it like that. I couldn't love Alice any more if I'd given birth to her myself.
Especially when her own mother abandoned her.
I didn't say that, Elsa.
But you thought it. Same as everyone in this village. I can see it in their eyes. I know how much they hate me.
It's none of their business. What happened is between you and your conscience.
I have got a conscience, Kathy, whatever you may think. The easy thing was to walk away, pretend it never happened. Then I didn't have to face up to it.
Maybe it would have been better for Alice if you'd stayed away.
I was a different person then, Kathy. Not much more than a child myself. I couldn't cope, and Nick wasn't much better. Alice was lucky you took her in.
I'll always be there for her.
I'm sure she knows that. But she's got a right to know her real mother too.
I've been more of a mother to her than you ever could be.
Her biological mother, then. Whatever you choose to call me, you can't deny I've got a place in her life. I've grown up now, Kathy. The time has come for me and Alice to get to know each other.
Getting used to this side of the bar.
Well, being away from the hustle and bustle of daily labour does give me time to contemplate the finer things, right?
Can't say I've noticed. Ever since I got the elbow from the dine, I've just been looking for another job.
There's yours, Maul.
Oh, thanks, Gavin. Put it on my slate and one for yourself.
Oh, thanks.
Now the dust's had time to settle, wouldn't Kathy reconsider?
Oh, I think she's got other things on her mind just now. That poisonous little cow Elsa's back.
That's a bit harsh, Marlon.
Heard all about her. She abandoned her baby, didn't she? I'm surprised she dare show her face again.
Well, we all have reason to regret errors in our youth. I know what it's like to be cut off from your children.
Gavin, you never believe what's happened. The caterers have let us down. They've double booked for Friday and we're the ones missing out.
Hello, I'm a caterer.
Thanks, Marlon, but this isn't a burger and chips do. It's a sophisticated evening.
We better start phoning round again, then, eh?
No, I can do sophisticated.
I want choices of menu, vegetarian options, and everything fully costed.
I can do costed. I'll write it all out for you.
Thanks, Marlon. But in the meantime, I think you better find someone professional.
I'll get onto it right away, eh?
Look, I know it don't look much now, but
We
a
can't
little bit of
afford
work.
to get builders in, Roy.
We won't have to. I might not be brain of Britain, but I can do a bit of plastering, eh? Stamp my dad.
In the meantime, we'd have to live in a slum.
It's what we can afford. Listen, once you get the wall straight, do a bit of damp proof, lick a paint, you'll have your dream house. Everything you wanted.
I suppose it's worth a look.
Great. Listen, I'm gonna get back to work. I'll see you soon.
See you later.
All right, Mum.
When are we going to have time to talk?
About your party? Anytime.
Forget the party.
Suits me. I ain't in the mood for treating you right now.
Yeah, what are you in the mood for, Kelly?
That was Craig Jackson, complaining about you.
Well, no wonder he never pays his bills on time if you two are so cosy.
You can't go round accusing people like that.
Look, I just want to make it clear that I don't frighten easily.
You were telling the wrong bloke. I mean, he's not responsible for what happened out there.
Well, then he can help spread the word. Whoever it is, I'm not just going to sit here and wait for them to strike again. I intend to fight back.
Still playing macho men then, I see.
Someone attacked the yard last night, slashing tyres, daubing graffiti round the place. Chris's answer is to make more enemies by accusing everyone.
Well, at least I'm trying to do something, which is more than either of you. I mean, where were you this morning?
I do have other work, you know. I had to organise a photographer up to Home Farm. We're putting ads in all the best glossies.
After what happened at the auction, I'd have thought you'd have contacted me first.
Well, there'd be no point, because we all know that you can't afford it.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
Hey, we haven't finished discussing this yet.
Oh, let him go, Sean. When he gets in that mood, it's a lot more peaceful without him.
I know I've been away for a long time, but that doesn't mean I haven't been thinking of you. I've been planning this for ages. I just want us to have some fun, get to know each other. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Maybe it's best not to rush things.
Can I go and play in my room?
No, Alice. Elsa's come a long way. I promise you spend some time with her.
There's something I want to talk to you about.
If this is about what happened last night, I think it'd be much better if we let the police deal with it.
No, I just want an hour of your time.
That was Mrs. Hopkins on the phone, cancelling your 4:50 appointment. Finished for the day.
You see? Fate's on my side.
OK, Chris, you win. Kelly, can you lock up for me? Take Peggy in.
Yep.
So where are we going?
You'll see.
Alice usually has a tea quite early. Will you be staying?
No, I don't want to interrupt your routine. I thought I ought to keep my first visit short. I was hoping we'd have longer next time. Maybe it'd be easier if me and Alice were alone together. Perhaps I could take her off for the day.
It's not possible. I can't let Alice miss any more school.
The weekend, maybe?
I work all week. Weekend's my time with Alice.
Look, Kathy, I don't want us to fight over this. There must be some time when it's convenient for me to see my daughter.
You could pick her up from school, I suppose.
Good. Shall we say tomorrow?
I need to talk to Alice first.
I'll be picking you up from school tomorrow, Alice. That'll be fun, won't it?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that's settled.
No, Elsa. Nothing's settled till you've settled it with me.
Didn't take you and Roy long to start house hunting again, did it?
What are you doing here?
Thought we ought to talk.
I've got nothing else to say to you.
There's nobody else here, Kelly. It's just me and you. So there's no need to pretend you don't know what I'm talking about.
That's all over. As far as I'm concerned, it never happened.
Oh, it happened, Kelly. And you wanted it as much as I did. Thing is, you might be able to lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. I know you better than anybody.
I ain't lying. That's the truth. Don't you know what it means?
It means nothing. It's just a little band of silver.
It means I've made my choice, Scott. It means I'm a married woman now, not some bit of trash that blokes boast about over their pints. It means I've got a husband. I ain't gonna forget that.
Roy Glover.
Roy loves me. He'd never let me down.
Yeah, well, if that's all you're after, then you should have got a poodle.
Oh, just get out of here.
OK. OK, Kelly. I'll go. But it doesn't change a thing. I know you better than Roy ever will. And you can say no to me today. You can say no tomorrow. But we both know that in the end we'll be together because that's what we both want. You just won't admit it.
Oh, man, just the one I'm looking for. You used to work with Bernice, didn't you?
So?
Well, I'm trying to put some menus together, OK? Which do you think would impress her most? All right. Crepes, dentelle, or noi, or aubergine à la Biarritz. Mandy, which shall I put on the menu?
Steak kidney pod.
This is the veggie option.
Mum, I'm sorry, but I've got a few more important things on my mind right now.
Oh, fine, fine. Don't mind me. I'm just on the dole, trying to find a way to earn a crust.
Chris, we always knew this was going to happen. Once Stella left, it was only a matter of time.
That's what I've been waiting for. The chance to buy it back. Belongs to the Tates.
All it means to me is endless rows between you, Dad and Kim, and Dave's death. Why would we want to be reminded of all that?
Because there's so much more to it. Can't you remember Dad's face when we first moved in?
Why should I?
He was so proud of what he'd achieved, and Home Farm was the centre of it. The holiday village, the quarry, the whole Tate Empire.
That's ancient history. It's just a house now. A shell.
Not to me.
Well, if you won't listen to anything else, there's one good reason why you should forget about all this. You can't afford it.
But you can.
You are out of your mind!
It's not just for me, Zoe. Think about Joseph. He's a Tate too. He deserves to be brought up like one.
It's a dream, Chris. A crazy dream.
If Dad hadn't had his dreams, he'd have still been a truck driver all his life.
Sometimes I wish he had.
Oh, come on, Zoe. Even Laura admits that Tate haulage is going places. As soon as we're making enough profit, I can start paying you back.
Open your eyes, Chris. Someone broke into the yard last night to attack Tate haulage. That is what we should be sorting out, not this obsession.
You mean you won't help?
Not one penny.
Kel, there's no point trying to pretend there's nothing wrong anymore. I'm your mate. I just want to help you.
Scott, he just won't leave me alone. I've tried to tell him it's wrong, but he won't listen.
What are you talking about?
He thinks he's in love with me.
Well, Kelly's your brother.
Your stepbrother.
Well, that's just words. I mean, you and him have been brought up as brother and sister all your lives.
You married Butch. He was your cousin.
Yeah, but that was just to get the money for the family. I mean, nothing ever happened between me and Butch. Has something happened between you and Scott?
No.
You telling me the truth?
You know me, Matt. I never think about what I'm getting myself into until it's too late. But I've told him it's over. I told him it can't ever happen again.
You bet it can't. You're a married woman now, Kel.
I know that. I am going to be a good wife to Roy. I really am. I've made up my mind. Don't look at me like that, Mandy, please. I want to do what's right and I need your help. You're the only one I can turn to. Don't give up on me now.
You've got to get your priorities right, Zoe. Home Farm's what's important right now. These attacks, they're just the work of some jealous, disgruntled...
Thank goodness you're home.
Claudia, what's wrong?
I came back to find the place ransacked. I've called the police.